Well, our defence and security analyst, Michael Clarke, is with me. Good afternoon to you, Michael. So, clearly, days of remembrance in Iran, while US and Iran are still in negotiations. So what's the latest there?
Yes, I mean, the ceasefire was suspended again, or extended, rather, hostilities suspended for another 60 days. We're deep into that now, 2 months. And negotiations go on. But really, the negotiations are about opening the Strait of Hormuz, because that's easy for the Iranians to close. There have been incidents, as we thought there would be, in the Straits. And what they're arguing about is whether the Iranians have a right to make everybody go through a northern route around Larak Island, which they control, and in due course they'll start charging for, they say, or a southern route, which the Americans have pioneered, as it were, and tried to keep free of mines, right up the Omani coast, which is a long way away from where the Iranians can interfere with it. And where ships have been trying to go through that Omani route, which the Americans tell them to go through, the Iranians have been trying to target them. So to do something about those incidents has been the main focus of the talks. So they're getting further and further away from what they said they wanted to talk about, which is Iran's nuclear future. And, of course, the Iranians want to get further away from it. The Americans want to bring that forward, but they're finding it, I think, very difficult.
Yeah. And in terms of who's doing negotiations, are Trump's advisors, his envoys, are they there? Jared Kushner and Steve Witkoff?
They were due there, but I don't think they are at the moment. I mean, this whole thing is going on.
Then?
Yeah, I mean, it's going on by a process of messages back and forth and statements that the leadership are making. But we won't get many statements out of either side at the moment, because Trump is now preoccupied with the 250th anniversary. And that's a big thing for him. He spends much more time on these Washington monuments and trying to change the capital to reflect him than he does on international affairs. That's the way everyone says that's true. And on the other side, with this funeral going on now, the Iranians, as Dominic was saying there, are going to make a big state occasion of it, and it will go on for a long time. There'll be several days of the casket being paraded around cities as far north as Mashhad in Iran and up to Kabul, central Iraq. So the Iranians are giving themselves a long time to deal with this so that they make a big show of it. So neither side is going to be particularly focused on detailed negotiations. It's going on at an official level, but it's not going very fast.
Briefly, while that funeral is going on, Iran have warned, haven't they, that any attack on Iran will be met with a heavy-handed reciprocal approach from them. Do you expect that to hold?
Yes.
Yeah.
Only because I don't think the Americans would dare, and even the Israelis wouldn't dare, because it would be such an egregious breach of the ceasefire that, and it would be so offensive to other Arab peoples in the region and governments. I think it would be so counterproductive. The Iranians are obviously taking some sort of risk in putting on such a big event over such a long period with lots of prominent people there, but they obviously feel as if they can live with that risk on the assumption that the US and Israel wouldn't.